We are going to play the real face of a VTuber. This is the first demo I'm going to play. I don't know a lot about the game. I know I can read you the pitch. Where is it? Hello. The real face of a VTuber is a courtroom mystery game set in the world of VTubers. Think of it as a werewolf-style social deduction drama where your goal is to help the good side win, but with gameplay inspired by the classic Ace Attorney series. Okay, already a good start. I like the artwork as well. Although the mystery itself is serious, the overall tone of the story is light-hearted and comedic. Our aim is to create a narrative game made for streaming, a title that streamers and their audiences can genuinely enjoy together. This game is perfect for players who love detective games, story-driven adventures, the Ace Attorney series, Japanese-style humor, or role-playing streams where you can voice characters as you play. Everybody knows I'm so good at that. We hope its twists and emotional beats can bring both you and your viewers a fun and surprising experience. Oh, the full release is scheduled for like next month. Interesting. But yeah, we're just going to play a demo. I'm not sure how long it is. I think a friend played it last night. And I'm pretty sure...
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Oh my god, that was loud. I think I saw they played it for like an hour 30, 2 hours. So I think this is one of the longer demos, I believe. But I really want to play this one for so many obvious reasons. Let's play. Wow! English. All right, let's turn the music off. Okay. The story, all names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production are fictitious. No, sorry, I can't read that fast. Ooh! Which one do you like? Which one do you like? Whoa. Which one do you like and which one do you think I like? This one kind of looks like... Oh, when do I come to America? Dude, the music's pretty cool. You like bottom left? Pink hair? Pink hair looks cool. I like this shy girl. Although this, I don't know if this is like the VTuber persona. Or maybe these are real. I don't know. I guess we'll start playing. I really like the design of this character. The music's cool. I'm excited for this one. So what is this real face you mentioned, prosecutor? Whoa! Bald! So wait, is this Justin Truth? Who's Justin Truth? By real face, I'm referring to the person that actually controls a VTuber. The VTuber's true identity. Okay then, so this VTuber's real face will influence the development of this case? Yes, you can even say it's the key to this case. Is that so? And do you know who this VTuber's real face is, prosecutor? I believe I do, and I've collected the necessary evidence to prove it. So if you don't mind, I'd like to start from the beginning. I don't even know what Justin Truth sounds like, but I assume he's American. Who ate my pudding? Cute, cute, love it. What are you yelling for? I went to eat my pudding and it's not there. Did you eat it? Your pudding? No. Emily Close, secretary. Then why'd you stutter? It was you, just admit it. Slender, what proof do you have? We're the only two people who use this office. If it wasn't you, then who was it? There could be a hitherto unknown third party. What third party? Okay, damn, they're cute. Zelda Hoss. I've already expended like so many of my voices. Prosecutor Truth, you're back. Detective? Aw, boo. Why did they make the cute one a cop? Officer Hoss, when did you get here? A little while ago. Secretary Close said you'd be back soon, so I've been waiting here for you. See, our third party, I bet she ate it. Huh? Ate what? Somebody ate my pudding! Pudding? Wasn't me. Anyway, that's not important right now, Mr. Truth. There's been an incident. A murder at a VTuber company, to be specific. Excuse me? What do you mean it's not important? I was looking forward to that pudding. Mr. Truth, there's been a murder. You can't be serious right now. All right, let's get to work then, I guess. So wait, is Justin Truth like the Phoenix, right? But if I ever do find out who took my pudding, it'll be the last pudding they ever eat. So what's the case? The head of a VTuber company has been found dead in their office. Police have done a preliminary investigation, but we'd like you to come take a closer look. A VTuber company? You don't know what VTubers are? They're virtual YouTubers. Basically, rather than watching a real person do their stream or video, you're watching them control an anime version of themselves instead. An anime version of themselves? That sounds like some weeb shit. Why would anyone watch that? I wouldn't badmouth them if I were you. VTubers have a huge audience. They do? Really? Somebody tell me that. And you really don't want to make anime fans mad. Or what? They study the blade, I guess. Why? Are they scary or something? Anyway, whatever. A case is a case, so let's go check it out. I'll lead the way. VTubers plural have a huge audience. Like I said before, the victim is a head of a VTuber company. His body was found in his office on 4/20. The person who found him said, "Hold on a second! What's wrong, prosecutor? Can you tell me about the victim first?" He's the head of a VTuber company, like I said. He died from... I mean, can you tell me why he's a chicken? Is this a joke or something? Oh, that. Because her last name's Chicken. Are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. I know! In all my years as a prosecutor, I've never seen... Chicken nuggets dipped in ketchup, right? I know, it's a travesty. And ketchup? Have some respect for the dead, Secretary Close. You're more of a sweet and sour guy, huh, prosecutor? I like curry sauce. That was in bad taste. Anyway, what happened to the chicken? That's Mr. Chicken, prosecutor. You know what? I'm calling him Mr. C from now on. So what happened to Mr. C? I forgot how much I already told you. How about just starting from the beginning? Or how about you just ask me exactly what you want to know? Fine. The victim's identity. The deceased is one Mr. Chicken, founder of Lillian Entertainment LLC. What does Lillian Entertainment do? Hold intellectual property rights, put on creative events, sell merchandise. They're basically an agency for VTubers. What's the size of this company? Currently 6 employees and 1 VTuber, not including Mr. Chicken. Oh, they only have 1 VTuber. 7 people in charge of one virtual... What is it again? A VTuber. Try and stay professional, please. Right, VTuber. And who is this VTuber? Her name's Gorepa. Gorepa? Hold on, I think I've actually heard of her. Wait, why does she look like the fucking coronavirus? Is she a COVID-19 VTuber? Wouldn't surprise me if that exists. She's not just a video game streamer. She's been on TV, commercials, and even held a concert. She's even popular internationally. Whenever I see her, I just think, man, kids like weird stuff these days. And now we're investigating her company, huh? I guess it makes sense why this VTuber would take 7 people to manage, though, if they're that successful. Anyway, I've gotten off topic. Please continue, Officer Haas. Right, so first we haven't been able to locate the deceased's mobile phone. Okay. He apparently rarely contacted his family. The following description is what we could gather from his employees and landlord. He was a workaholic. If he wasn't sleeping, he was working. He lived alone, was single, and didn't maintain any close relationships. The only inconsistent thing about him was his work schedule. Maybe it's just the nature of the industry, but he'd come and go at random hours, often sleeping in the office overnight. He actually has a bedroom in the office. Did he have any enemies or debts? No, the company itself has some debts, but they're all legal. I'm curious about the missing phone. We're still looking for it. If it turns up, I'll let you know. Thanks, Officer Haas. Cause of death. The victim's carotid artery was slashed by a sharp object, causing blood loss, shock, and finally death. Why is he just an actual chicken? I should probably ask where the carotid artery is. The carotid arteries are a pair of blood vessels, one on either side of the neck, prosecutor. The neck, got it. Please continue. There are no other visible wounds and no signs of a struggle. This may be due to the victim having sleeping pills in his system. Sleeping pills? Yes, drugs to help with sleep. We've also detected some in the cup next to the body, which is we've determined to belong to the victim. There's no evidence from the victim's home, office, or medical history that he took sleeping pills habitually. We also found a suspected murder weapon in the office, a paring knife. What's a paring knife? Where'd you find it? On an employee's desk. We will question them about it soon. Got it. What's a paring knife? Anything suspicious? 3 things seem suspicious here. First, the assailant wasn't caught in any security cameras. None at all? At 7:03 p.m., the victim can be seen on the lobby's camera where the security desk is, and at 7:04 on the second floor's camera, which is the office's floor. But other than the victim, neither the first nor second floor's camera filmed anyone suspicious coming or going. What if the killer lived on the second floor? We've ruled that out. 1, the office door was locked when the body was found, so it's highly likely the killer has an office key. And for the second reason, well, please look at this. Looking at the second floor's layout, any resident would have to pass by the security camera to reach the office. Ah, I see. What about this window? That's our current hypothesis. There's a window just outside the office leading to a usually empty fire escape alleyway. It's a perfect spot for someone to climb up from. We've already verified that if someone were to enter through this window, they wouldn't be caught in any security cameras. And there's no security cameras in the office itself? There are, which brings us to the second point of suspicion. Oh? We've discovered that the victim's computer stored all of the security camera's footage, and all of that footage has been deleted. Can it be restored? We've reached out to an IT specialist, but haven't heard back yet. Finally, please look at this. The victim was killed in his own office chair, and blood from his slashed artery sprayed all over the place. Good morning, dishonest. And yet his computer mouse has no blood and no fingerprints. Which could mean the suspect used the victim's mouse to delete the security footage, then wipe the mouse clean. That is a possibility. Either way, it's definitely suspicious that only the mouse isn't stained in blood. Could the suspect be intentionally misleading the investigation? Potentially. We should keep this in mind. And what's the third point of suspicion? The victim was holding something. We think he may have been trying to leave a message behind about his killer. A message? Probably planted by the suspect to throw off our investigation. That's how it always goes. That's what I was thinking too. But I still think it's best to report it to you. All right. What's the message? The victim was clutching one of his employees' nameplates in his hand. Every other employee's nameplate was on its owner's desk. Only this one was in the victim's hand. Whose was it? I'll reveal that in a moment when everyone's together. Okay. Well, this certainly seems like a well-planned, premeditated crime. Judging from how they avoided the security cameras, the culprit must have intimate knowledge of this building's security system. But that also leaves us with a lot to go on. From our current information, we estimate that the crime took place on April 20th between 7 p.m. and 11:30. How did you get those times? 7's when the building security guard last saw the victim head upstairs. 11:30 is based on 2 things. First, forensics tells us the blood has been congealed for at least 8 hours. Second, the culprit had to have left the area using public walkways. and 11:30 is the last time a possible suspect was caught on public CCTV. Couldn't the culprit have waited until the morning? No. There's a morning market downstairs starting at 5 a.m. If the culprit were to have left then, someone would have seen them. This game is Ace Attorney? I think it's very similar, yeah. You also said the office door was locked from the outside when the crime was first discovered, right? Yes, which is why we've narrowed down the suspects to this company's 6 employees, all of whom have keys. Someone must have committed the crime, left the office, and then locked it with their key before leaving. Who first discovered the body? About that. Hello. This is Misty Rio? Misty Rio? This pig is our sidekick? Yeah. She's cute, but she is a cop. I actually called all the office employees here so you can question them individually. Why didn't you consult me about this first? I figured this would be more efficient. All right, time to get to work, Secretary Close. But I didn't bring my legal robes. Why didn't you tell me we'd be working? I thought I'd surprise you. Fine, but you owe me some fancy chocolates for this. Taking advantage of me again. Are they fucking? Hello, miss. My name's Justin Truth. I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. She looks really similar to Muna. She has like the same hair and eyes. Prosecutor. Yes, and I have some questions to ask you. Great. You seem like the kind of guy who can get things done. And you're kind of handsome. Yo! Why'd you hit me? Oh, Butterfingers. Pain in the... You want to know about when I found Mr. C's body, right? Yes, but first, if you wouldn't mind telling me your name and occupation. Oh, okay, right. My name is Misty Rio. I work here at Lillian in administration and accounting. Feet! Crotch! Oh! Misty Rio. Administrative staff. Please walk me through discovering the scene of the crime. Okay. Well, like usual, I arrived at the office a little before 9 a.m. I unlocked the office door, walked inside, and I immediately noticed a large amount of blood. Oh. Then I noticed Mr. C slumped over in his chair. I got so scared I called the police right away. Then I thought, the first person to discover a body is usually the prime suspect. So I ran down and got the building security guard up to confirm that I didn't mess with the crime scene before the cops came. That's it, basically. That's exactly what she told us. Thanks. I'm surprised you called a guard up here to vouch for you. It was very careful of you. I'll take that as a compliment, unless you're suspecting I did it. It's my job to suspect anyone suspicious. Okay, I understand. You are a prosecutor after all. Although I should remind you that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. If you do suspect me above everyone else just because I was the first to find the body, well, it's not really fair to me. Obviously very sad about Mr. C's death, but I hope you understand that I want first and foremost to prove my innocence. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply anything. It's fine, I know this is your job. Prosecutor, the other employees have all arrived. Oh my god, how many voices do I need? Who's gonna be Scouse? All right, bring them into the office, please. Sure. If everyone could please tell me their name and occupation. You know what I need? I need like a wheel of voices. I need to just randomize a voice. My name is Amanda Childs. Lillian's I do the art here. Amanda Childs, illustrator. I feel like she has like the HoloLive logo in her hair. You could call me Sophie. I'm Kuripa's manager, in charge of her business deals and collaborations. Well, she's British. She looks haughty. Sophie Allure. Talent manager. Honor Chen. Digital modeling. Kuripa's dad. No, maybe she could be Scouse. The midriff. Honor Chen, modeler. My name is Prudence Weeks, in charge of merchandising, branding, and stuff. Is everyone a woman? Yes. I'm not very good at doing a multitude of non-men voice. I'm Faye Ward. You can call me Faye. Damn, Faye Ward is cute. I like the baggy vibe. That's a good fit. Project manager. Then no one committed this crime. And I'm Misty Rio, but I guess I already introduced myself. These are all of the company's employees. So have you found the killer yet, officer? We're trying. Also, I'm not an officer. I'm the prosecutor assigned to this case. How could this happen? And none of this will be made public, right? It won't affect Kuripa's image. Is that really what's important right now, Sophie? Well, we just signed a spokesperson deal. Do you know how expensive it is to break that contract? I understand, but there are priorities here. So? At least somebody's got to keep the company in mind. Stop arguing. Sorry, I got a little worked up. That's okay, I can understand why. Still, it's better to try and relax. Then, can I order some coffee? Can't relax without it. That's a little too relaxed. Hey, where are you going? I have to go to the bathroom. Is that okay? I need different voices for the blonde girl and this girl. So Sophie does kind of look like Moria. Go use the bathroom if you gotta use the... Wait, no, you can't interfere with our crime scene. Can't you hold it in for a second? Well, we can't even pee? This is brutal. Can you not cause any more trouble, please? Do I look like a troublemaker? Yes. I can't imagine how loud this office must be on a daily basis. Women, right? Oh, right, that reminds me. Can someone explain what you do here? We are an entertainment agency in charge of virtual influencers. Oh, right, that Curry is something or other, right? Yes, Kuripa. She's the VTuber we're in charge of. We're very proud of her. Well then, this VTuber you're very proud of, where is she? Gasp. NDA. Make him sign an NDA. Huh? What's with the silent treatment? You're not making any sense. There is no real face. But there has to be a puppet master behind the puppet, right? About that, who actually is Kuripa's real face? Aren't you guys all co-workers? Don't you know? Well, we're co-workers, but we mainly do our own thing. Well, there's 8 people in our chat group. 8, but you, 6, plus the CEO, that's only 7. It's because someone has 2 accounts. Oh, so like one of them is the VTuber? It's not me. It doesn't matter who controls her. She's still my daughter. Isn't this all a bit strange? No. Keeping a VTuber's real face its secret is incredibly important, even between us. That's what NDAs are for, Honor. Wait a second, does no one know Kuripa's actual identity? There's one person who might know. Who? What do you mean, who? Probably you! The person who pays us every month? Ah. Why are you looking at me? So you do know Kuripa's real face, Ms. Rue? Yeah, since I paid him every month. Okay, so who is it? I can't say. It's our company secret. Miss, I don't know if you fully grasp the gravity of the situation here. I definitely do, Mr. Prosecutor. But Kuripa's real face must be kept secret from everyone, even those within the company. And I don't think Kuripa's real face has anything to do with Mr. C's murder, right? If our trade secrets are related to this case for whatever reason, please produce official documents stating so. Oh, what did I just click? Ah! Oh. Then I'll have no problem revealing that information. Are you serious? Gravely. Whatever, this company only has 6 employees, right? Yeah, that is one thing I can reveal to you with confidence. Thanks, you're such a wealth of information. You're welcome. I'll have to question you all individually. Unless I call your name, please wait outside here. If I could interrupt for a second, Prosecutor. What is it? I have some more info related to the case. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Go ahead. Oh, about the paring knife, the suspected murder weapon. We found the fingerprints of 4 different employees on it. Sophie Allure, Honor Chan, Prudence Weeks, and Faye Ward. I think that this girl's my favorite with the glasses. On Prudence Weeks' desk. Just placed right on the desk. Yep, right on top. Purposefully, I take it. I don't know, it's strange, but we haven't found any other potential murder weapons. Oh, and this paring knife belongs to the office. A paring knife? Okay. Now, about the nameplate. The one the CEO was holding. Yeah, Mr. C was clutching Amanda Childs' nameplate in his hand. The artist. Yes. Got it. Thank you. A paring knife is small. Like you'd use it to cut, like, vegetables? Okay. Ask chat. Huh? What's chat? What's wrong? Oh, about the court. Chat, what should we do now? Skip questioning phase. What should we do now? Weren't you the one that told me to take notes? Why are you asking me now? What's wrong with asking? To just call everyone in for questioning? The evidence already shows who touched the murder weapon. I think the key points are alibis and who had the sleeping pills. Also, ask about the relationship with the victim. Maybe we can find a possible motive for murder. So many people. What a hassle. This is work, so stop complaining. Okay. How do I go back? About the court. Oh, this is special demo content. Get an early taste of the courtroom tutorial. We've moved the courtroom tutorial from the full version into the demo, so players can understand how the court rules work. Whoa, who's that? Oh, she's the defense attorney. She won't be easy to handle. Hey, Justin, could you help me understand the whole hearing process? Why? You don't have to understand how it works. But I'm preparing for the bar exam. Oh, right. You want to be a prosecutor, too. All right. What do you want to ask me? How does a hearing work? Oh, so this is like the trial. This is like the mock trial? Yeah, like, oh, yeah. I think we're the only man and, like... Oh, no, there's a judge. There is a judge, and that appears to be an old man. Cross-examinations... Yeah, I wonder, does it just play like Ace Attorney? After a witness gives the testimony, his defense is to poke holes. Yeah. I like how the beep 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 beeps are different. Depending on who's speaking. They have like different tones. And that's fun. Prosecutors are on offense, defense are on defense. Both sides give their opening statement and establish their claim. Then the prosecution calls their first witness. The defense will then challenge their testimony. Then the defense will call their own witness. It's the same, but flip-flopped. Okay. How do you question a witness? 5 basic lines you have to avoid. You have to avoid leading questions. It seems like it's a bit more based in like an actual court room than Ace Attorney, just from the like the language they're using. How do you like? Oh, I realized there's like a back button that I was completely hidden behind my phone. That is hidden. It's behind where I am that I literally could not see. So I guess ask is okay. So these are the 6. Please have the suspect come to the conference room to discuss the case. So our suspects so far are these 2, right? Because the victim was holding her nameplate and the knife was found on her desk. But then the fingerprints were only like this. There's only 4 people's fingerprints on the knife. I forget which 4 it was. Let's bring her in. I don't really have a voice for these 2. So, Amanda Childs, you're an artist. Yes, I'm usually called an illustrator. I generally draw people. Let me ask one question before we get started. Okay, go ahead. Do you mind if I ask your age? Did I play Anagasser recently? No. Maybe we'll play a little bit in a bit. I'm 22. You think I'm a little kid or something? Sorry, it's just you look very young, so... I hate when people ask me that question. Or they stare at me like some What? Have they got these characters the wrong way around? Is the lolly character not like the orange-haired girl? It's impolite and it's just... Sorry, what are you talking about, lollipops? Huh? Never mind. It's not my fault my last name is Childs. I should probably change the subject. Way to ruin my day. Whoa, relationship to the victim. What was your relationship with the victim? He was my boss. I was his employee. What kind of person was he? He was a chicken. He'd buy a lot of snacks for the office, like macarons. Whenever he wanted me to work overtime, he'd buy me some expensive snacks and say things like, "Good girl." Like a kid. Hey, you're not thinking something that would piss me off, right? Nope. So, did Mr. C ever make you feel upset or uncomfortable? Sometimes he'd make some pervy jokes. They said the nameplate was the artist, but their fingerprints weren't on the knife. Yeah. Would you say he ever took advantage of his power over you to sexually harass you? That's an interesting first line of questioning. Huh? No, I wouldn't say that. Also, Mr. C was really serious about pornographic content. What do you mean? He was super serious about our company not creating any kind of pornographic material. Maybe because he thought Karippa looked too young, or because he was worried about how her real face would feel? I know they're not one and the same, but I still don't think Karippa's real face would want to see her engage in sexual acts. So you don't draw those type of things? Of course not. I'm basically Karippa's mom. I could never draw sexual material. I draw the line at sensual. Dude, so I last night I just wanted to watch some anime. I was like real tired. I just wanted to like veg, and for some reason, I watched one episode of Ero Manga Sensei, and then did not watch any more episodes of Ero Manga Sensei. I don't know what I expected. I started watching what is it called? Gachiya Kuta. What is the name of it? It's pretty good. The art style is very cool. I watched like 3 episodes of that. Sensual? Yeah, like slightly sexy stuff. Oh, you've never seen either? Aramanga Sensei wouldn't recommend. The other one is pretty good. It's pretty cool. So it's a fun concept. So how is sensual material different from sexual material? It's completely different. Sensuality is art. You don't get it at all, prosecutor. Gluh. Whatever. Alibi. Oh, sleeping pills. Is it a little incestuous? Oh, a little? A little? No, it's very. That's why I stopped watching it. There was like a line where he like finds he's like, a girl is like trying to hit on the main character, and he's like, I'm not interested because I get to wash my sister's underwear every day. And I'm just like, oh, I'm out. He gets the burnt peanut on his TikTok. I mean, I don't know anything about burnt peanut. He's probably a douchebag. He's probably funny. I don't know. Trouble sleeping? No. You don't take any kind of sleeping pills? No, I get very good sleep naturally. Do you have any sleep tips you could share? Tips for getting good sleep? Well, Mommy brings me warm milk every night before bed, and I feel like they have these two characters mixed up, and maybe they've done that on purpose. Because, like, this doesn't look like a young girl, but, like, the short girl does look like the typical character you would associate with this kind of personality. Is mommy the appropriate word for a time like this? I want mommy too. And by mommy, you mean your mother, right? Yeah, mother. I mean my mother. What? I'm not allowed to say mommy? I didn't say that. You can say mommy if you want. It's cute. No one asked you anyway. Evidence updated. What? What evidence? I think I'm confused. I guess. I'm just like, look, in the... this doesn't... whatever. I'm not getting into it. What's your alibi? Where were you on the night of April 20th? I was blazing it, sir. Eating dinner with my family at home. Can you give me more details? We were celebrating because my brother found a new job, so we got sushi. I love sushi. Especially salmon. I ate 6 of them in one bite. It was so good. 6 in one bite? 6? Maybe I could eat like 3. Oh, the implication is she's a lolicon? That sushi place did a collab with a famous VTuber a while back, actually. It was so cute. I hope they do another one soon. I'm sorry, Miss Childs, but... Huh? Tamagoyaki's the best. What? Who the heck goes to a sushi place to eat egg? You're supposed to eat fish! Fish! You didn't see what the VTuber looks like? It's weird. It looks like Coronavirus the VTuber. What are you, a little kid? Look, she's mad. And that's my fault? I think that's enough with the sushi. Let's talk about times. Times? Well, I was at home all night. My dad brought the sushi home at 6, and then we ate and celebrated till around 7. And I was in my room working. I was rushing to complete a project before a deadline. That's it. I didn't go outside. Can your family vouch for your alibi? Sure, they all saw me. If I leave my room, I have to pass by the den, and my grandparents always hang out there until around 11 each night. Okay, thank you, Miss Childs. Yeah, we'll see her in a bit. I'll show you what I mean. So her fingerprints weren't on the knife, right? I want to ask you about the officer's paring knife. Oh, the murder weapon? Please tell me what you know about that knife. What I know about the knife? I don't even know who it belongs to. I guess the landlord? Was it always in the office? As far as I know, yeah. Sophie uses it sometimes. She's actually really good with knives. Sometimes she cuts almonds into cute little bunny shapes. Why almonds? Shouldn't she use carrots or something? Eh? Faye says bunnies and almonds go together. Oh! It's a fucking Pecora reference. Almando. Never mind. I don't understand the logic in this company. Oh my god, it fucking is a Pecora reference, isn't it? Because they said bunnies and almonds go together. But if Sophie can cut an almond into the shape of a rabbit, that is pretty impressive. It is, right? She's really good with her hands. How about you? Did you ever use that paring knife? Sometimes I use it to open boxes. Boxes? Yeah, like slice open the tape. But then everyone was afraid I'd cut myself and wouldn't be able to work, so they banned me from doing that. Probably a good idea. But it was really good for opening boxes. I'm sure it was. Nameplate. Oh yeah. About the nameplate Mr. C was holding. I'd like to hear your opinion on that. What nameplate? Does she not know? Let's freak her out. Let's freak her out then? According to the police, Mr. C was clutching your nameplate when he died. Eh? How? Why? We usually assume it's the victim trying to tell us who killed him. But But he was just holding a nameplate. Couldn't it mean something else? Like what? Like, this is the shortest employee in the company or something. The shortest employee? So Mr. C's dying and that's the message he wants to get out? So is that not a possibility? Wasn't she just worried about looking like a kid? Now she uses a height to change stuff. No, I really do think they've got the character models mixed up. I really do think we're supposed to be talking to like the tiny little girl. We're looking into all possibilities. So I don't know if they made a deliberate choice to like switch them, but it feels like, I don't know if it's like a subversion. Well, as long as you look into it. Oh, so we're done. Yeah, so this is the VTuber right here. I don't know how we see like a bigger version of her. What is this? Oh, is this saves? Zoom? I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I'm confused by the characterization of these two. Prudence Weeks. You do graphic design and product development, right? Why is she out of the frame? I'm running out of voices. That's right. Let's try and do it like Irish or Welsh or Scottish or something. Could you please sit a little closer to me? I can't question you if you're all the way over there. But your eyes are scary. My mom always said I have nice eyes. They look like they're about to shoot laser beams. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Can you please just calm down and stop laughing, Emily? Can that nice lady question me instead? Legally, a secretary can't do a prosecutor's job. But... Just get over here. I swear I don't bite. Really? Really? Relationship to the victim. We only have 4 options with this one. I guess because we don't have the nameplate. What was your relationship to the victim? He was my boss. Can you tell me a little more about him? He was, nice. Sometimes he could be a bit loud. Loud? What do you mean? He'd bring me outside. I've lost any semblance of voice for this character. With a lot of people I don't know. It was scary. And he didn't care if I didn't want to. I'd have to sit with that group of people and discuss work things. Maybe we'll try Irish. I feel like I could probably do a consistent Irish. I can't do a consistent Welsh. Wait, that sounds like a meeting. So scary. And what were those meetings about? Merchandising, products. Don't you work in merchandising? Sorry I was loud. Please come back. Mr. C could have gone by himself. He's been here for so long. Why did he need me to go too? Because it's your job and he's your boss? You know what? Just forget it. Oh, the pills. Do you have any trouble sleeping? If no one's around, then I sleep very well. You really don't like other people, huh? So if you can't sleep, what do you do? Wait, Dishonest, did you see the Nimmy clip from the Game Awards? It was peak. I think about how much I don't like people being around. I mean, what do you do to fall asleep? Ah! The CEO is a victim and is also a chicken, apparently. Oh, God. Come back, please. I mean, let's say you can't sleep. Is there anything you do to help you get to sleep? Hide in my dreams. But you're not asleep yet. I like dreams. They have everything. Everyone loves me in my dreams. Huh? Seems like dreaming solves all your problems, huh? But to enter those dreams, you ever need to take sleeping pills? No? What? Misty does? Ah! Misty Rio. Yes, my roommate. Oh, interesting. Does she take sleeping pills regularly? Yes, she doesn't sleep well. Do you know where she keeps her pills? The drawer. Got it. Thank you. Evidence updated. Okay. Oh, the paring knife was on her desk, wasn't it? Where were you on the night of April 20th? At home, sleeping. From when to when? I don't remember. I didn't check the time. Do you always sleep at the same time? I sleep a lot, whenever I'm tired. I like sleep. Feels safe. I don't need to see anyone. You really don't like other people, huh? Does sleeping so much affect your work, though? We're not required to come into the office. I only come in when I need to check out new products. Can anyone else confirm you were home sleeping? Misty can. Misty, why? She's my roommate. We just established this. Oh. So she was there at the same time? No, she had a date. But she came home a little after 10 and saw me. After 10? But no one can testify where you were before then. No, sorry. Sorry. Okay, thank you. I'll get more information on who she lives with next time. Paring knife. I want to ask you about the office's paring knife. Could you tell me a little about it? A paring knife? What do you want me to say? Who uses it or who it belongs to? I don't know who bought it. It's just always been in the office. As for who uses it, that's mostly Sophie. Sometimes she asks me to cut fruit for her. Cut fruit for her? Yeah, like when a client comes, sometimes Sophie asks me to cut fruit up for them. Why wouldn't she ask other people to do it? I don't know. Okay. Hey, Miss Alora's younger than you, right? Yeah. Do you still let her tell you what to do? Well, don't you think that's odd? But I guess she seems older. Is that so? By the way, do you know where we found the knife? Wouldn't it have been in the drawer under the sink? No, we found it on your desk. Eh? Why would it be on my desk? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know anything. No wonder there was blood on my desk. But I really don't know why the knife would be there. Okay, I understand. Does that make me a suspect? You're all suspects! It's not me, really. Doubt. I don't know. Who's got an alibi? I guess we just keep going. Sophie Allure, you're an agent? I'm sorry about things back there. I hope I didn't upset you, Mr. Prosecutor. It's okay. Someone died, so it's normal to be emotional. You've all actually been relatively calm about everything, considering. Thank you. You're a good person for saying that. What's your name? Justin. Justin. I like your name. Can I call you Justin? Okay. Then you can call me Sophie. I'd feel more comfortable that way. I'll think about it. You're quite calculated. By the way, this whole investigation is private, right? Our investigation is not made public, no. Great. I really worry about things like that. Thank you. Don't mention it. What was your relationship to Mr. C? Mr. C was my boss, the head of the company. What kind of person was Mr. C? A very controlling one. Oh? Controlling how? Like he'd tell me to get more sleep, or eat 3 square meals, or even comment on my outfit sometimes. I mean, it's not like he was my mom, right? Was he interested in you? No way, I have a boyfriend. So, could I just say he cared a lot about his employees? I guess, even though sometimes he'd tell really gross jokes. Did they make you feel uncomfortable, like sexual harassment? Depends on how you define sexual harassment. But if telling dirty jokes is sexual harassment, then you guys would probably be swamped with cases. As a prosecutor, I can't give my opinion on that. I just think everyone should follow the law. Anyway, no, if Mr. C actually tried something with me, I'd kick him right where it hurts. I know exactly where a man's weak point is. Great. You definitely don't have to show me. Don't worry, prosecutor. I wouldn't hurt you down there. Oh, hold on. What's wrong? I just remembered. Both Amanda and Honey had pretty big arguments with Mr. C recently. Honey? Oh, Honor, the 3D modeler here. What kind of arguments? I don't know what Honor's was about. You could ask Misty, though. She's the one who told me. Misty sounds like a shit stirrer, to be fair. But for Amanda, I heard Mr. C threatened her and made her cry. Threatened her? Can you give me more details? Sure. Oh, it's a new lead. Okay. That day, Amanda was with Mr. C in the meeting room all afternoon. They stayed in there until everyone else but me went home, so it was just the three of us in the office. Then the meeting room door suddenly flew open and Sophie ran to the bathroom. So I pretended to get up and fill my water bottle, and I could hear Sophie crying in the stall. Wait, isn't she Sophie? She was in there a little over 10 minutes. I asked if she was all right, but she just hugged me and kept crying. She kept saying, I might have to quit, and Mr. C threatened me and stuff. Why? I don't know. She was really upset. I could barely make out anything else she was saying. I asked her why, but she didn't answer me. And then what happened? And Mr. C came out and asked her to go eat dinner with him. She seemed scared, but she still went. It's a damn... Yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is. I tried to tag along, but Mr. C said they had something to discuss together and didn't let me go. Do you know what they discussed? No, I asked, but I got no answer again. I thought it was super weird because Mr. C never has private meetings with Amanda. Then what happened with Amanda quitting? She didn't come to the office for the next 3 days, and when she did, she seemed really down. So I asked what was all that about quitting, and she just said, don't worry about that, it's fine. She looked like she didn't want to talk about it, so I didn't push, but she seemed off, and I was scared she did something stupid. What do you mean by off? Not really sure, it was just a feeling. About Mr. C, did he seem different at all? No, same as always. Okay. Do you remember the date? It was a Tuesday in late March. Maybe March 21st or 28th. Okay, thank you. Critical evidence. There's not enough time today, so I'll confirm the details next time. Okay. Like, I wonder if it kind of pushes you to question everything. I guess you just need to find, like, the critical evidence. Can you tell me where you were on the night of April 20th? You mean my alibi? Oh, I think I'm the only person who knows where I was. Where was that? I was working at home, but I live alone, so no one can vouch for me. You live alone? Yep. It's easier to bring guys home that way. I didn't ask that. Would you be interested in joining me there for a cup of tea, prosecutor? I thought she had a boyfriend. Was that the other one? I mean, not that that matters. Are you messing with... If it's not authentic English milk tea, then I'm not drinking it. Oh, yeah? I didn't think you'd be such a connoisseur. What do you think about imported Darjeeling? Oh, so good it almost makes me cry. But we should probably focus on the case. Yeah, probably a good idea. Anyway, you can take a look at this. What is this? My work chat from that night. Look how quick I was responding to messages. I couldn't respond that fast if I were here committing a murder, right? I don't think this would qualify as an alibi, but I'll take it into consideration. You're asking us these questions because you think the killer's one of us, right? It's all part of procedure. Since the murder took place in your office, we have to question the employees first. That didn't sound like a no. Don't push it. Sorry. Where were you on the night of October 27, 2021? We'll find out someday. You have trouble sleeping? Sure, my job is pretty stressful. Sometimes there's a big collaboration or event that stresses me out. Stinky! Keeps me up. I need to turn those alerts, like, down. I feel like the volume is so loud. Oh, so you take sleeping pills often. I thought it was... Oh, so that means there's more than one person who takes sleeping pills. I guess. I always have some at home. What's the brand? Let me check. This one. Got it. Thank you. Still, I think having someone nice and warm to hold at night is the best sleeping pill of them all. Don't you think, prosecutor? I guess that depends if I'm being held or doing the holding. Which one do you like better? I like sleeping alone. You think you can tempt me? Keep dreaming. I love my wife. He must have flipped my wife 8 times. I like sleeping alone. Your secretary is glaring at you right now. Quit staring at me. Take this seriously. Right, so she had sleeping pills as well. Oh, everybody says that she used the knife a lot. There's a paring knife in your office, right? I use it a lot. Can you tell me more about it? It's a bit dull. I keep meaning to bring a sharpener into work. What do you use the knife for? Cutting fruit. I'd like to start cooking more complicated meals, but the office isn't really set up for that. How often do you use the knife? I guess I bring fruit to work every few days, so I'd say I use it every few days. Does anyone else use the knife? What do you ask? No particular reason. Well, as far as I know, I'm the only one who uses it. Oh, really? Yep. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's interesting because, like, how do I look at the evidence? I guess I can't? There isn't like a... Doesn't seem like there's like a review evidence thing. The small one, she said, is... Yeah. But there's at least like 4 people's fingerprints on it, right? So we know that she said she used it to cut boxes. Let's talk to this girl. Let's talk to... I feel like the purple-haired girl's the most sussy. Honor Chen, right? And you're a 3D modeler. More accurately speaking, I'm Kurappa's father. Kurappa's father? What do you mean by that? It's common in this field to refer to the creators of a VTuber as their parents. That's generally the artist and modeler. Originally, we'd refer to artists as the mother and modeler the father, but it can be the other way around. Sometimes or whatever. Sometimes the VTuber's real face can also be referred to as the mother or father, etc. That's confusing. So, why are you the father then? Aren't you a woman? Maybe I have more masculine qualities. I don't know, but I don't mind it. Alrighty then. Since you brought it up, I'm assuming you're quite proud of your daughter. Of course, she's the apple of my eye. Anyone would be proud to be her mother or father. But Mr. Childs didn't mention she was Kurappa's mother. A man that brings shame to our family. If a mother can't be proud of her daughter, then what kind of role model is she going to be? She's such a nervous wreck, honestly. I don't know what to do with her. You get really into character, huh? I think it's understandable for Miss Childs to be nervous, since this is a murder case. You really don't have to make excuses for her. She should be able to keep herself composed. Is that so? Relationship. He was my boss and a bastard who used my daughter for money. That's quite direct of you. Did you tell me a bit more about what you think of him? No one seemed to like the chicken, I guess. I hold conflicting views of him. One is that he's a bastard who uses my daughter for money. 2 is that he's a trustworthy business partner. He makes everybody money, his policies are sound, and he's easy to get along with. I was proud to be working under him. And yet you said twice that he's a bastard who uses your daughter for money. Seems that really bothers you. Wouldn't it bother any parent to see their pride and joy taken advantage of? Plus, that perv was always skating right on the edge. Being a little revealing is the sexiest. The edge of what? I know sex is human nature and all, but I still don't like it. I think I know what you're talking about. Seeing how much you're opposed, is your boss very firm on this issue? Our company actually has a policy against creating pornographic material, you know. But Mr. C would always have us make really racy, almost pornographic merch. That's what I mean by him skating on the edge. Kurappa is Lillian's intellectual property, so Mr. C as CEO has final say over all art and merchandise. I see. But regardless of how I feel about all that, he still didn't deserve to be murdered. I'll do anything I can to assist with your investigation, prosecutor. So just let me know what you need. Thank you very much. What was your alibi? What kind of stupid question's that? I was at home. At home doing what? Sleeping. Why did you just pause? I didn't pause. I was at home sleeping. From when to when? From around 5 to 10. I don't know for sure. Is that your normal sleep schedule? No, I don't have a normal sleep schedule. And work makes me tired. I sleep. And then I wake up and keep working. Doesn't this affect when you can be in the office? We don't enforce regular office hours here. We have to finish our work, obviously, but we just come in when we need to. Ah, can anyone testify on your behalf? Probably. Not. Are you certain about that? I live alone, so yes, I'm certain. Okay, thank you. So she has no alibi. It doesn't sound like any of them have really got good alibis. You have any trouble sleeping? No. I don't keep a specific sleep schedule, so don't have any issues. You ever take sleeping pills or have sleeping pills at home? You just made me think of something. What? I get headaches a lot. If they're bad, then I can't sleep. Once I got one so bad, I couldn't sleep for days. So I asked Amanda for some sleeping pills, then I could finally sleep. So Miss Childs usually takes sleeping pills. No, I think she was just prescribed them once, not something she usually takes. When was all this? About a month ago. You still have any of those pills left? No way, she only gave me a couple, and I took the first one that night. What about the other one? The other one? Eh? Maybe I lost it? Sorry, but let me get this clear. Amanda gave you 2 sleeping pills, but you're sure you only took one of them. Sorry, I only remember taking one. I wonder why. Are you sure? You know this only makes you more suspicious, right? Okay, then I'm more suspicious. I really don't know what I did with the other pill. That's the truth. It makes me more suspicious, then it is what it is. Pretty pragmatic, huh? But okay, I understand. So the implication is that a sleeping pill went missing, I guess? Please tell me about the office's paring knife. It's the landlord's. Sophie uses it a lot. Is she the only one who uses it? I'm not sure, since we all come into the office at different times. Try asking Misty. She's here the most. Do you use the knife at all? Me? Kitchen is a woman's place, prosecutor, not a father's. She's a men's rights activist. Sorry, but could you be a little clearer with your answers? Are you saying you've never used the knife before? Like I said, I'm a father. I don't use the kitchen. I've never touched that knife. Hard to say which is worse, your stereotypes or the fact you aren't her dad. Men who can cook are really popular. Cooking really is a woman's job. Misogynist run, any %. Women like a man who can cook, you know? No way. Daddy should be outside hunting and fighting. That's the coolest. Damn, I thought she was cool. What century are you living in? All right. Yeah, the vibe. There's definitely the vibe is not 100% there. There's definitely some like. There's definitely some off things. I'm gonna talk to her last because I think she's the most suspicious. I really like this design. Good afternoon, and your position here is... I'm a little nervous. What do you want me to say? Just answer my questions normally. But I'm afraid I'll mess up. You can't mess up if you tell the truth. Okay, then I'll try my best. Could you tell me something to help me relax? Everyone gets nervous when they're talking to a prosecutor, so you don't have to worry. Thanks, that helped a lot. Don't mention it. Making you feel comfortable is part of my job. Alright then, my name's Faye, the project manager here. I'm Justin Truth, the prosecutor on this case. Okay, I'm ready to get started now. What's your relationship to Mr. C? Like a villain and a hero. Huh? Like, Mr. C's an evil tyrant, and I'm the hero that vanquishes him. So who's the Demon King and who's the hero? I'm being serious. But aren't we supposed to stick it to the man? Down with the bourgeoisie. So Mr. C is the bourgeoisie and you're the proletariat? Sure, you could say that. Can you tell me what you think of Mr. C? I think he's narrow-minded. Oh? He's too old school, always shutting down my ideas. The VTuber industry is about creativity and newness. Shouldn't we be more progressive? He's always saying, that's unprecedented, like it's a bad thing. He's just too lazy to take chances. Alas, the hero always vanquishes her foe in the end. There's a kitty outside? What kind? Did I say the two of you have a bad relationship? Huh? No, we have a great relationship. You just said you don't see eye to eye at work. Sure, but that's work. He's a good person. We have a good relationship. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. Okay, then. Where were you on the night of April 20th? My friend's house. What's your friend's name and where do they live? I can't say. Excuse me? I'm being serious here. It's breaching my friend's privacy and I can't do that. It'll also make or break your alibi. You not realize that? But I have proof. I was really with him. Hold on. Look at this. I took this photo that night. Look, that's his hand. We were together. Ms. Ward, that's a hand. It could be anybody's. It does not count as proof. But I have more. Serious, I was there. You just don't want to identify him, right? Right. And what time were you together? Around 7 to 10. What were you doing? Watching a show? On TV? No, on the internet. All right, that'll be all. Sorry and thanks. Sleeping pills. You have any trouble sleeping? Trouble sleeping? No, I usually sleep pretty well. Usually? Sometimes I'm thinking up a new project. Then I get so into it I can't sleep. Then I won't sleep until the afternoon. Huh? What do you mean you don't sleep until the afternoon? I mean, I can't get to sleep, so I don't fall asleep until the afternoon. The next day? That's a long time to be awake. Wait a second, when do you usually go to bed? When the sun comes up? Night owl, got it. Doesn't that affect your work? Not really. I'll come into the office in the afternoon if I need to. Mr. C doesn't leave until late anyway, so it's fine. You guys have a very unique office culture here. You ever take sleeping pills? No. I don't like taking pills. Great, thank you. Okay. You ever used a paring knife? Yeah, I pick it up sometimes. What do you mean you pick it up? I mean, I pick it up, but I don't use it. Why would you pick up a knife if you're not going to use it? You know, sometimes I get so stressed, I just like to hold it. Fantasize about killing everyone in the... Sorry, I'm just kidding. Wasn't funny, right? I almost called Officer Haas in here. Well, anyway, don't laugh, but please don't tell me another joke. No, I'm serious this time. What is it? Sometimes I like to take the knife and wave it around, pretending I'm an assassin or something. Hey! I told you not to laugh. Sorry. So that's why you pick up the knife? Yeah. You do that a lot? Maybe twice a week. Do people know you do that? No way, I'd never tell anybody that. Yeah, probably a good idea. All right, that'll be all. Okay. So I wonder if anything is like, do things get updated with the characters I've already spoken to? I don't think so. I don't think I get like new options. I think we're just kind of working our way through, right? Nothing kind of updates. Okay. So I guess we'll speak to the purple girl. Hey, you're the one who's been making my job way harder. Hey, you're that super rude prosecutor. And you're not rude? Even if I am, that doesn't make you less rude. Why are you so uncooperative? That's insulting. You've kept important information from us. You have secrets. A woman is entitled to her secrets. Unless you prepare documentation showing that Kurupa's real face is related to this case, you don't seem nervous about this at all. If I seem nervous, would I be any less of a suspect? You're really good at throwing me off guard. I'll take that as a compliment. It's my fault. I lose my composure too easily. But I take my cases very seriously. I believe you. Then let's get started here. No. Okay. What was your relationship to the victim? Well, originally we met in college. You went to the same college? Yeah, we met in a school club. We had to collaborate on a few projects and realized we worked together well. He was always very determined. After graduating, he went on to start this business. Then one thing led to another and I ended up being one of his first employees. But the company didn't make any money before we shifted into VTubers. Things were pretty tough before then. Were you and Mr. C romantically involved? Us? No way. He said he could never be interested in someone with such a terrible personality. Prosecutor. That's rude. Sorry. I just mean, if you weren't dating Mr. C, then why did you stick around if the company was losing money? Oh, Mr. C was overly innocent and optimistic. If he had an idea, he just went for it right away. Wouldn't you just love to see someone like that fail miserably? Just kidding. Honestly, I'm so pessimistic that I think his internal optimism was good for me. It was comforting. Anyway, now the company's doing well and I'm making money, so it all worked out. Well, I can definitely see why Mr. C wasn't interested in you. I'll take that as a compliment. What's your alibi? Where were you? I left the office that day around 5. Was anyone still in the office when you left? That day it was just me and Bossman in the office, and he was still here when I left. Oh, Bossman means Mr. C. So you're the first one to find the body and the last person he saw before he died? Well, I was the first one to find his body, but I don't know if I was the last person he saw before he died. True. Did you notice anything strange when you left that night? I've already thought about that, but no, nothing was weird. Is it normal for only 2 people to be in the office all day? Yeah, everyone has a desk here, but we don't force anyone to come in. Most people like working from home when they can. Personally though, I like having more structure in my life, and Mr. C said he can't focus at home, so we end up here most of the time. Does that mean Mr. C was also in the office a lot of the time? If we're not in the middle of a big project, then he'll be here alone a lot. Please continue describing the rest of your night. Okay, I had a date with my boyfriend that night. He works close to here, so when we have a date, I usually walk straight from his office to work. When I got there, he drove us to the movies. What did you watch? I don't remember. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. You don't remember what movie you saw? My boyfriend wanted to watch it. Some superhero robot crap. Fighting and explosions don't do anything for me, but my boyfriend loves it. Anyway, the movie theater's near my place. After the movie, we ate Italian, and then I went home and he went home, since we had work the next day. What if everyone's dating the same guy? That's the mystery. They're the murderer. So you with your boyfriend the whole night? Yep. I'm sure the movie theater and the restaurant could vouch for that. What time did you go home? 10:35 p.m. You remember the exact time? Yeah, I saw the time in the elevator and I remember thinking, oh, it's 10:30. That's it. Great, thank you. Okay. Pretty solid alibi. The knife. About the office's paring knife. You found it on Prudence's desk, right? And it's the murder weapon? We can't be sure of that yet. Can you tell me more about that knife? Who uses it, for example? Sophie uses it the most. She cuts up fruit with it. Sometimes Sophie tells Prudence to help her, so she'll use it too. Why does Sophie ask Miss Weeks to help her? I guess she's easy to take advantage of. Amanda offers to help sometimes, but she's scary with her knife, so we just tell her no. Miss Allure never asks you to help? Me? With a knife? Help? Why? Never mind. I can see why she doesn't ask. I'm not the kitchen type. Uh-huh. I don't think Prudence is the killer, though. Why's that? She's scared of everything, and she hates confrontation. There's no way she could kill someone. I see. As for why that knife was on her desk, I can only think someone planted it there on purpose to frame her. Who would want to frame Ms. Weeks? I don't know. I don't think anyone has an issue with her. Or maybe it was just random. I see. I'll take all this into consideration. Ms. Allure said Honor Chen and Mr. C had an argument recently. Can I ask you about that? Oh, she told you about that? All right. Well, March 31st was the day before the Tomb Sweeping Day long weekend. What? That day, only Mr. C and I were in the office. I figured it'd be like that all day, but then Honor came in around 3. She was all worked up, bugging Boss Man about a meeting the day before, which was about selling adult merchandise. Pornography? Yeah. On March 30th, Mr. C randomly called everyone into a meeting and said we were going to start selling adult Karippa content anonymously. Wasn't it Amanda that had an issue? Yeah. Yeah, it was. But I guess she did as well. That day, Honor was the only one not in the office. I guess she read about it on the chat and came in the next day to pick a fight. Why pick a fight? Honor loves her daughter, so she doesn't want Mr. C selling adult content off her. I guess Mr. C saying we'd start doing it officially but anonymously was the last straw. Was the argument bad? Punches were thrown. I actually got pretty scared. Then Honor threatened that she'd make Mr. C pay for what he did and stormed out of the office. You think she'd make good on that threat? I don't know, but she was really mad. Then I asked Mr. C what happened, and he just said, "Don't worry, it's fine. I didn't ask anything else, so that's all I know." Okay, thank you. There's not enough time, okay. You have any trouble sleeping? We already know she has sleeping pills, right? Yeah, I'm a really light sleeper. I can't sleep, I get anxious, so sometimes I'll take sleeping pills. Does that have anything to do with this case? We found evidence of sleeping pills in the victim's toxicology report. Now I'm even more suspicious. Wait, we've done a toxicology report already and the body is still there? I don't know. Maybe. What brand of sleeping pills do you take? Let me see. This brand. Okay, thank you. I should have enough evidence. Okay, you can now make your final deduction. What? What? What do you mean I can make my final deduction? What? There's only one person. Oh, is that's like it? We should have been able to figure it out from that? There's only one person who has no alibi, has handled the fruit knife, and recently has a dispute with the victim. So it's Honor, right? But like, what I'm missing is, maybe I can chat with her. I wanna see the evidence. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Honor, right? But there's there isn't like the evidence on screen for me to review. Because Honor had never touched the knife. So is it Amanda? It would be her, right? Because her alibi, like, isn't strong. No, but, like, she does have an alibi. It's just not very strong. Because the only people who had disputes with the victim were Amanda and Honor, right? Her alibi was she was at home. And, like, she couldn't have got past her family until, like, 11 p.m. or something. Her thing was, like... So, she has no alibi and she had a dispute. But she said she'd never touched the knife. But I can't review the evidence because I want to check, like, who handled the knife. Because she could be lying about not handling the knife. You know what I mean? But there's no way for me to, like, review it. Which seems like an oversight. Can I chat to her about it? Oh! Ah! Okay. This is what I wanted. Right, so wait, where is it? Because it doesn't appear on this screen. Like, the notebook isn't up. Oh, sorry. I realize it's hidden behind the banner. Sorry. I realize that you guys can't see. Let me just try and make it a bit smaller. Yeah, let's do that. So the only things up here are like the little... Oh my god, it's this? I thought this was just the I'm an idiot. I thought this was just the transcript. I'm dumb. Okay. It's right here. Yeah, okay, so Honor's fingerprints were found on the handle. So Honor was lying. How do you remember that? Okay, so yeah, it's got to be Honor. Evidence supporting her as the culprit. A knife! No! So the evidence... So the knife? Wait. Yeah, the knife, right? Right? Huh? So I can only give one piece of evidence? I mean, her prints were on the knife and she straight up said that she'd never used it, so it's probably that, right? I guess? So tired. Too much overtime. All right, I'm heading back. Wait, Miss Close. What? Oh, don't give me that look. Are you thinking about pulling that mock trial stuff again? Judging from all the information I've gotten so far, there can only be one suspect. It doesn't matter. You can't do things like that. It's not according to protocol. But we can catch the culprit every time, don't we? There you go again. Come on, please stay and help out. I'll buy you an ice cream. Ugh. Fine, but if you get reported, you're on your own. I know. Pain in the... Honor Chen! What? According to our investigation, you were the only possible culprit. Hold on, it wasn't me. How'd you land on me? Is that even legal? Can you just accuse whoever you want? Do you even understand games? This is called the tutorial. You think this is a game? Order! An impromptu court is now in session. You may all testify on your own behalf. Afterwards, I'll make a final decision. You have any objections, Miss Chen? Yes, I don't have much of a choice. You absolutely do have a choice, Honor! They're not arresting you! You're not under arrest! Just fucking leave! This seems like a bad idea for you! If you're really not the killer, then now's your chance to prove it. Fine, then let's get started. Courtroom statement. Oh, interesting. So it doesn't, like, cut away to a courtroom or anything. It just happens within the context of the situation. Since the office door was locked and the culprit didn't appear on any cameras, there's a high probability the killer is familiar with the building. Of the 6 employees with a key, only one has no alibi, plus the means and motivation to murder Mr. C. Honor Chen, you're currently the only suspect. You're right, I can't provide an alibi, and everyone knows I didn't like Mr. C. But that doesn't mean I wanted him dead. And I don't know what means you're talking about. You're being way too presumptuous about all of this. I'm not the killer. I've taken account of both sides. Prosecutor Truth, please present any evidence you have. I'd like Mr. Rio to assist me there if possible. Huh? Me? Okay, how? Just answer my questions. Okay. Prove Honor-chan had a motive. What was going on? Oh, right, well, March 31st. Okay. That was the last day of work before a 3-day weekend, so I was at the office like usual. Did Miss Chen come to work that day? Objection! What? Why are you Oh, leading question? Oh, interesting. So you've got to be more like, you've got to be more kind of roundabout about it. So I should have asked like who else came to the office. He's an arbitrator. I cannot allow that. You don't need to answer that, Miss Ro. It's Rio? So who else came to the office this day, I guess is the question. Mr. C came in around 11 and Honor came in at 3. No one else came in as far as I know. I heard there was an argument that day. Oh, did anything out of the ordinary happen? So we got to ask like as vague a question as possible to get the answer we want. Honor and Mr. C had an argument because otherwise, yeah, okay, so otherwise we're like leading the witness. I get it. It even got a little physical. Please describe the argument in more detail. Honor came into the office specifically to see Mr. C and was really upset when he arrived. They went in and talked for a little bit, and then I saw Honor grab Mr. C by the shirt collar. Mr. C swiped her hand away, and then Honor actually tried to hit him in the face. There's a little struggle, and they broke some stuff in the meeting room. I don't know how long it all lasted. They only stopped once I started to scream. It really scared me since Honor's usually so chill. Why didn't they have a dance-off instead? What were they arguing about? Mr. C wanted to start making adult Kurippa merch anonymously. That made Honor very angry. Was there anything said during their argument you remember specifically? Yeah. Honor screamed, "You'll pay for this! Just wait and see!" Then she stormed out of the office and slammed the door. As I'm sure everyone heard, Honor Chen was at odds with the victim's recent work decision, even engaging in a physical altercation with him. She also left the office with a threat, assuring Mr. C she would make him pay. That can be interpreted as a declaration of criminal intent, and with it ample motive to harm Mr. C. I've noted your testimony, prosecutor. Is there anything you'd like to refute, Miss Chen? It's all a misunderstanding. Please let me explain. What Misty said did actually happen, but I was just angry, that's all. I texted Mr. C later that night apologizing, and we were all good. I know I don't have a good alibi, but I've never used that knife before, so how could I be the killer? The prints were on the knife! After hearing Misty's testimony, I can understand why you'd think I did it. But it's all a misunderstanding. Misty didn't know we already made up. I think it's jumping to conclusions to assume I did it just because of one argument. Your rebuttal has been noted, Miss Chen. What do you think, prosecutor? I'd like to clear up some details, if that's okay. Go ahead. Oh, that's me? Wait, they actually showed what I look like. I said some things in anger, but I apologized to Mr. C that night. And while I don't have an alibi, I've never used that knife before, so I can't be the killer. Oh, confirm that she's really never used that knife before. How does the fact that you've never used that paring knife before prove that you're not the killer? Well, from your questions, I can assume you think that knife is the murder weapon. As far as I know, Sophie's the only one who uses it, which I figure should make her more suspicious than me. So you haven't used it recently at all? Not just recently, I've never used it once. Can you prove that? Can I prove that I've never touched something before? No, but isn't that what fingerprints are for? Oh, you activated my trap card. Fingerprints, huh? Okay, then. If there's an issue with the testimony, I can refute with evidence. Yes. How do I do that? Oh, present. Knife. Please turn your attention to Exhibit 1. What's this? You're right, Miss Chen. Using fingerprints to see who has touched something is generally the most direct and reliable method. And this report here is exactly that. A fingerprint analysis on the suspected murder weapon. Pay special attention to this name right here. That's right. It's yours. Your fingerprints were found on the knife. Impossible? I've never used it before. How could... Wait a second. I remember now. I have touched it before. I needed a 3D model of someone holding a weapon, so I held it as a reference. Just remembering this now. Isn't that a bit convenient? I'm not lying. Plus, how could someone kill Mr. C with that tiny knife? Wouldn't he resist? He might have, but sleeping pills showed up in his toxicology report. Sleeping pills you admitted to taking. You may have apologized to Mr. C, but you also admitted to being angry with him. That, combined with conveniently forgetting about holding the murder weapon, means you're still our top suspect, Miss Chen. But it wasn't me, I swear. I have more proof. Do you have something more to say, Miss Chen? Yes! And I'll tell the truth this time. Sorry, but I lied about my alibi. I was at home, but I wasn't sleeping. Actually... I'm caught up as real face! Oh! She was streaming, maybe? Oh, cute! Wow, that's so fun! That's so cute. Yeah, do you see what I mean about the fucking COVID thing now? She looks like a COVID VTuber. Oh, that's really cute. My immersion! I like how there's like the switch. I really like how they have like the breathing of the model. Like she's moving up and down. This is really cute. I like the art in this game a lot. Catch me if you can. I was streaming last night, so I've got a whole audience of witnesses. I really like how the mouths are moving at the same time. That's got to be a good enough alibi, right? Wait a second. She's lying. I'm Kurpa's real face. I was the one streaming last night. You both wait a second. They're both not telling the truth because I'm Kurpa's real face. What the? Are you both kidding me right now? Shouldn't that be my line? It takes a lot of guts to lie about something like that. But I'm telling the truth. Why is everyone else lying? What's going on here? Can someone please tell me what the heck is going on here? Yeah, I was going to say, that feels like a good end to the demo. That's a good, like, twist to end on. Investigate alibis and streaming times. Who is lying? Reveal the VTuber's real face. Cool. Ah! Yay! That actually wasn't super long. That was, what, like an hour 30? The artwork of the VTuber is very cute. We're hosting a Who's the Culprit event. Participate for a chance to win a game key. Please access the Google form via the QR code in the top right corner. Thank you for playing and see you in the official game. Yay! New trailer, return. We watched it, right? You can't present new evidence in a trial? Well, that still wasn't a trial though, right? It was just like a mock trial. Hell yeah. No. Alright, let's go over here. The music's cute. Let's just return. Let's see if we can change the music. It's a bit silly. Okay, perfect. Cool. I like that. I think the vibe is fun. That was clearly just all like a setup for like the actual like core of the mystery. Because I was gonna say, like, it would be weird if it was just like, yep, she did it. I like that. It was fun. There was definitely like some of the writing was like a little iffy. it fell into like a lot of like similar, like, you know, like the usual kind of like weird tropey stuff that I could do without, but I guess they're appealing to a specific audience. I liked it though. That was fun. The vibe was fun. I can't believe I only realized that, like, I can't believe I only realized the notepad thing, like, right at the end. The characters seem interesting. Like, it seems like a fun game. I think it'll probably depend how much the game ends up costing, but I'll probably play the whole thing. It looks fun. Cool. Okay.